Okay, here we are. Welcome to the stream. We are live. We are live. That is all working. Lovely. Welcome to Wellington, New Zealand. This is one that I am excited. I've been looking forward to for a few days now. I've been trying to make time to do this stream. This is going to be a ton of fun. We are here in Wellington, New Zealand. We're going to be going to Dunedin and then back to Wellington. Okay, so we're doing a return journey. It's about an hour each way. According to SimBrief today, it has it about an hour, 3 minutes. We're sitting here in the cold and dark Fenix A320 with IE engines, with sharklets, at maybe my favorite airport to fly in and out of in the entire sim. That's not a joke. Like, I love Wellington Airport. It looks so good. The scenery around looks so good. I just love it so much. Anyway, we're going to be getting in here, going to do a full cold dark startup today, and we are going to get going. Without further ado, let's do it. Get the external power on, and we'll get those batteries on, get the inertial reference systems aligned, the IRSs, we'll get the emergency lights over to on, then our smoking lights on, and the seatbelt sign on. Gonna come down here to our EFB, gonna go insert that, and then we're gonna mass and bounds, and we are going to load our aircraft. It should take 6 minutes to load. All good. They're gonna see the plane come to life, listening to these beautiful sounds, listening to our systems here come to life as well. Get some panel brightness, of course. We'll get the nav lights and logo lights on. We'll get the cruise supply on. We'll make the call down there. All very good. Love it. Absolutely love it. We're loading up here. Again, I've said this before, how much I love this airport today, and the weather as well. It's usually sometimes cloudy or something. It's clear skies. Hopefully it'll be like this down in Dunedin. I can say for sure. We can just take a little look. Okay, might not be as nice, but should be okay though. Again, I am extremely excited to do this today. This should be really, really, really fun. If I didn't say already, this is just a thing that I have found time to do this full thing today. So we're still getting loaded up here. We're going to come down to our init page and init request. Wait for that to all load in. And there it is. Our call sign is going to be NZ681. So NZ681 of Air New Zealand. It's going to be cost index of 5 and up to 360. That's cost index of 5 going to be up to 360. Let's come over and do our flight plan. So this is our flight plan. We are departing out of Wellington today. I think we're on. I should actually import this from SimBrief. You know, I gotta do that. We'll take a look here. We're departing off runway 34, which is usually the one you go off of, and we're on the Uplu 1 Papa, but it's Sabada transition today because we're going, I believe, to the south, I think, and then we'll go destination, and we're coming on runway 21, the ILS 21 on MyPack 4 Bravo. This is one that I think we flew this last stream, I think. We'll come down to, I'll get those constraints, and I'll come down there, look at the flight plan, we'll have a nice turn, it'll be a beautiful departure, do some nice hand flying as we come through the turn, heading down. Right there, we've flown this in before, so that'll be fun. We get to do it again. Just should be very fun indeed. We are almost done boarding. Look at some beautiful views out here. Go ahead over to the APU master switch, get that on, we'll get this all fired, get the APU fired up and going, and we'll get the APU start on. We'll let that do its thing. As the APU gets started up, we'll come over to our TCAS, and we'll do that. We'll set a squawk code 2236. I don't know. Transponder to on, we get the transponder TARI, and we get the pretty good windshield on. So that'll all work now. We are 5 minutes out from the outlier. Aligning, the aircraft is loaded. Gonna be now just watching for the APU to come on. Now our altimeter, while we're at it, is going to be 1014. So yeah, very cool. And I'm just watching the APU come on. You can actually see it. Look how cool this is. I absolutely love it. There's the APU. The APU is avail. Seeing the maps come on. Again, still waiting. There's an 8 with the APU being avail. We can go ahead and get rid of GPU. We don't need that anymore because we're going to be running on APU power from here until we start up the engine. We'll come over to our mass and balance and we'll put that into our interfield spread. So 55.1 and 28.5. 55.1, 28.5. We'll come over to the block. Fuel is going to be 5.9. Just 5.9. Cool. At this point, actually, if it's sent to MC, is that going to do that? I didn't actually send it to it itself. Gonna go ahead. Also, I wanted to get rid of these company messages. Go to ATC com, AOC menu, which actually, yeah, you can hit ATC com for that if you want to get to the message display instead of going to the ATSU menu from the main MCDU menu. It's just a little quick thing. It's just a little bit quicker, especially if you're on a different page and you want to go to ATC com. So yeah, it's one less thing you have to do, which I recently discovered has to be aligned in 2 minutes. We'll get the APU bleed on, and we'll get the fuel pumps coming on. You can see those packs and stuff coming on. 2 minutes out of the line. This scenery is so awesome. I'm gonna go ahead again. We're coming off of 3-4. Gonna be a loop around, which should be fun. Oh, we should set the correct. Make sure we have the correct approach. And here, which is ILS 021 by SCAT. Alright, go ahead and do performance. So come over to the performance tab, and also something I realized you can actually, we are going to be using Toga today because it's a really short runway. Again, Wellington is only about 6,000 feet, actually less than 6,000 feet. So we'll hit calculate, and we're actually going to send that to MCDU, and it'll actually just fill it all out for us, which I just didn't realize it would do. I don't know why I didn't realize it could do that, but I know now. So that's all good and good. We'll get rid of the chocks at this point, and once this is aligned, let's just get away from that. We'll be good to go. See this guy going. Aligned, so we'll request the pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
Glitch.
Stand by. This is ground.
Ground,
Stand by.
please cancel pushback operation. Ground, please
Roger,
cancel
pushback
pushback
canceled.
operation.
Roger, pushback canceled.
Again.
Cockpit to ground.
Go.
This is ground. Stand by.
Can you tell I'm excited for this today? I am. This should be so much fun, honestly. This should be a few tougher things, and I want to just quickly check the winds, because it's 03010. That's not too bad.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Let me go ahead. Lift. See, this Jetstar is also
Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
I'm excited just to get going.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Alright, let me go. Ignition start engine number 2. Those are the lovely IAEV 2500 engines. Spool up. Sounds absolutely fantastic.
Please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft.
So that guy's about to go. And there he goes right now, actually. Watching that go up. These engines take a little bit longer.
Pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Other Air New Zealand.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
And we're not even at Vail yet. Now we are. Start the other one up.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
It must be
Holding
fastened.
position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
We recommend that you keep it fastened at all
So,
times.
and we'll just listen to this engine
Air
spool up.
supply fails. Masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the
These
mask
beautiful
in place.
IAEV 2500 engines.
Pull on your seatbelt to adjust. Before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat.
Look, this is absolutely fantastic.
From the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs to
Alright, it's going to be a Vail right about now. Lovely. That is now available. Ignition normal, we'll get that APU coming off, get the taxi lights on, we'll get the beacon lights on, and we'll do our flight control check. So left, neutral, right, neutral, down, neutral, up, neutral, left, neutral, right, neutral, speed brakes, good, going flaps 1, departure, correct, go flaps 1. There goes the Jetstar, just leaving, will probably be next. There he goes. Alright, well with that all good, we are at this point ready to go. So release the parking brake and get moving. So if we're looking at the airport map, it's a relatively small airport. We're going to 3-4. I'm just going to go to normal taxi, go over to Alpha, and then take Alpha to the runway. I don't see anyone else pushing back, really. I think everyone's kind of sticking so we're kind of good at this point. Get those sounds up at this time. So we're absolutely ready for a very nice toga departure. We do see a guy coming in this way on our radar, but we should be gone by the time he shows up. Should be about an hour down to Dunedin, and then an hour back. Once we get back here, this will not be the last we'll see in Wellington today. We will obviously be back. While we're at it, we should arm the spoilers, the auto brake max. I'd like us to, get that takeoff config over there. We are ready for a departure once the cabin comes back, which hopefully will be soon, because we kind of have to go. Very short taxi over to the run.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
And there's our cabin crew. We just heard the announcement. It's going to come over here with the takeoff config normal. So the cab memo is takeoff. No blue. Yeah. The winds don't actually look too bad, which is comforting. It's like a slight crosswind, but nothing that'll blow your socks off. So that shouldn't be. We'll get the runway turn-offs on, we'll get the strobe lights on, we'll get the wing lights on, and we'll get the main lights on, and the rear lights will go over to take off. Everything up here is good. Gonna line up here on runway 34. I'll have our initial altitude set of about 10,000-ish. We'll just stop for just a sec here, make sure we're all good, which we are. Ready for an amazing departure? I think I am. So let's get to it. Stabilized. Mantoga SRS runway out of Lisbon. Cross set. 80 knots. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, you're up. Absolutely rocketing out of here today. Look at this. Alright. Thrust, climb, auto thrust. This and that. There's Wellington. Look at this view. I mean, look at this. This is not just awesome. If you don't think that's awesome, then you're wrong. Oh, we should start the chrono. I totally forgot to do that. But it's okay. We'll go flaps up. And I'm gonna keep hand flying it through this next turn. Put these lights off. disarm the ground spoilers. I mean, look at that. Just look at it.
In just a few moments, we will commence travel.
Like to slightly stay on. Our flight directors here. Now we're going to flight level 3-5? It's either 3-5 or 3-6, I don't remember. 3-6, okay. You know, I want to make our left turn, this loop around. Still in flight. Well, that was a nice departure. I'd say I personally enjoyed that very much. Well, look at that. That's just great. Okay, now we can see there's that lovely wind that everyone loves Wellington for. North Island behind. The 3180. Oh, look at this. Isn't that just awesome? Head south. Alrighty. There we go. There. I see our freaking arrival. I guess our alternate's gonna be Christchurch. Today. Yeah, we're all good on that. I'm gonna be cautious with seatbelts for now, I think. You know, it's kind of a... How's the wind around here? There's that North Island. There's that South Island, I mean. Still on the departure right now. Sabada. What's up, John? Fantastic. Alrighty. Well, that was very nice. So we're powering along. We shot up like an absolute rocket. This thing is rocket. This thing is really powerful. We're gonna rocket it out of there. I think it's music time. That sounds about right. Slow music. It's about that time now. We do. What's this one? I think I did jazz last time. That's this one. Honestly, I don't like the crackle. I just want to midnight. Oh, no, it's gonna have actual rain. Again, I don't want that. It's a sunny day. Right? Let's try this one. Ooh, I like this one. Try that jazz for soul. It's always a big thing to music. Do a different one on the way back. Top descent's at about exactly half an hour. Top descent's exactly half an hour. Probably back into Europe next streams, I guess. Like back in Elizabeth. So, I haven't I don't really have a full plan in advance of what my next one, except for this one. I knew this was the next one. You know? Something out of Oslo maybe. I might do off. I think the real life flight leaves at like 8:50 in the morning, which is about when we left, so try to keep it like that. That clock, this clock is, does it say? Oh yeah, it says in-game. Yeah, it's 9:20. It says in-game. I'm gonna move for a little bit. Go to the bathroom. Stuff, and then our top of descent's in maybe 20 minutes. Because top of descent's going to be at 2:48, 2:25, so yeah, I'll probably be back around really use 45s. Oh, back at it.
showing off. They take pride in it. I know it sounds like a growth, but honestly, I never expected it to have this much influence.
Alrighty, we're basically at top descent. Yeah, with that in mind, I actually should let me do this too. So yes, we cut at 7. Well, there's our top descent right there. We have reached it. Hello, Avgeek Fozzie, how's it going? We're going back into Dunedin today. And then back to Wellington, which is fun. Water New Zealand flying, but I really enjoy New Zealand flying, so we're all winners today. Alright, heading down to 7,000. It's kind of been cloudy, but overall nothing too bad here. Level. Anyway, let's do our destination info. First, we'll just go ahead and get that message, which I know we'll have. Accept that, lower performance, and go to our approach. Alright. It's supposed to be 1012. The temperature is 8. And the wind is going to be 240 at 11, so crosswind-ish. Just a bit of nothing to unwind. And we'll go for 2 hours back. So what our minimum is. Get ready to Dunedin, and then fuel, reload, and then go back to Wellington after. Should be good. Keep the seatbelts off for now. Hang on, I'm just going to be watching my speed. So we head down. Oh my god. So our callouts are good as always. Just want to make sure that sometimes. Yes. So transitions to 135 and 02 totally on center. When we get to that point. Dunedin-wise, it's actually a slightly longer runway than Wellington, I think. Yeah, it's 6,200 instead of 4,900. So a little bit more, not a lot. Cloud-wise, a little more. It was pretty. I mean, like, yeah, there were no clouds when we left. Wellington, there are some clouds coming into the gate. That's fine. That's all good, as you can see. Shouldn't have much of a backup. I'm more concerned about the wind. It's mostly focusing on. How's Halloween? I don't like how the costume, honestly. so far we haven't had any plane going weird with the connection thing and everything going insane. We have not had that yet. Through 135. So go ahead and 012. Alright. Yes. Let's start getting a little more windier so then we get lower down, which is to be expected. Give them time. They want to go use the bathroom or or something. I don't know. Scare them? I don't know. Let's look at this plane. What type of flights does this one do? This is... currently, yeah, it does a lot of the stuff. Yeah. A lot of Wellington to Auckland, Auckland to Christchurch, Dunedin to Auckland, Oregon to Queenstown, all that stuff. What's next going to be doing? It's going to be going to Dunedin here too. Yeah, it's a lot of Auckland to Christchurch, all the Auckland stuff like that. I don't have Christchurch scenery yet. I'm not exactly planning on it as of right now. Mostly just because I have like a good set of airports. New Zealand right now. Yeah, flying in New Zealand has been my big discovery the last like 3 months of like, oh my god, this flying here is awesome. We're gonna hit my pack now. A little pink dot is gonna show up. There's 10,000 running lights on. Lights are come on. Yeah, we don't need to descend or do that high. So our diesel points at a bad, which is a little bit higher than the usual diesel point is, but that's fine. And then, yeah, it's 4,000 at Bidgar, and then it's 35 the rest of the way. Good to SCAT, 35. Now this was like the main layer of clouds. Checking time and stuff. We are about 10 minutes out, maybe a little, maybe like 8 minutes out from landing in Dunedin. Good, wind seems fine for the most part. Maybe it's 7,000, and then as we get to here, the next descent, we'll head down to 4,000. We'll chill up in this cloud layer. For a few minutes. You can see that wind now. Okay, I expect to be a little bit bumpy on our way in, obviously. It will have no effect on the plane. expect it when you're going to put it like this. It is the normal, let's say. An auto-brake medium landing. I think it's a shorter runway. And I think we're going flaps full. Yeah, the approach is 133. That seems fine to do a flat full landing. Just depending on how I want the because sometimes I don't like when we're like in the 120s, so we'll do flat through for like our the approach when you're in the 120s, because I don't really like when I get like that. It helps to have a bit of speed because they're on a flare. You're really prone to like smashing into the backwards into the ground, and I don't like doing that, so I just don't. If I use flaps, so like usually on a 319, I'll land flaps 3. Diesel points actually. I think it's technically right before at that actually, which is interesting. Because usually it's a bit later, like once we're like right before we hit final, but this is fine, obviously. And landings today won't be easy per se. Purpose of, well, we're going to be landing. And we're frozen. It's done this before. Please don't crash. Again, please don't crash on me. Game. Please don't crash on me. Oh, we're good. Oh, it's doing the thing. Whoa. Oh, please don't do the thing again. Please don't do the weird thing again. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. You know what? It's not a landing into Dunedin without some weird freaking. That's some weird. You know what? Just for my own purposes, I'm gonna make sure the Fenix app is open so it doesn't like do. So we're like, oh, I know we're all connected. If it starts doing the weird thing again, then I won't be happy per se. But I think it's okay for now. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm gonna up the sounds a bit. There are your unexpected turbulence, unexpected turbulence. Sounds are from the 4000. Yeah, this turbulence is all expected. I mean, you can see what's going on with this map. This is all. This is the one. That is the well, it's really slight. I think it's like right there-ish. It kind of blends into the field. You gotta work to find it. that's it over there. That's, so we're under decel points. We've already hit that. I want to get a bit of speed brakes out. I want to get a flat range right before we get onto final approach, I think. Get the intercept point. Glide slope starts. Not at S.
2,500.
The localizer starts at SCAD. The glide slope actually does it. So we'll put down, I think we're right down to 0 now. So we can intercept that. That's right time. Getting me into that one. Yeah, that's good. Let's mix it up. Is this 2 or 2,000? Let's actually go up over here. Then there's your other right there. There it is. There it is. Right there. Alright, ready to go. There's 2,500 for real this time. My Carlos is working as I want them to. This time we'll be going flaps 10. Last time we came in here, so it's nice to see it all clear. Clear. Going down.
2,000.
Like now, there's 2,000 feet. There's deck down.
600
Oh,
above.
there's that. You just feel it right there. I just felt it.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Whoa! Oh my god, we're going around. Holy shit. Mantoga SRS go around track auto thrust balloon. Oh my god. Flaps 1.
Speed.
Oh my god. That, we just slammed it. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay then. That was something. We just completely slammed that. Yeah, we're going around. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that today. Okay, thrust climb. AP1. Okay, let's recap here for a sec. Flaps are up. Oh, gear is up. I didn't put the gear up, guys. I'm stupid. I totally forgot that. Okay. How do we want to play this? I think I just want to play this. Just God, that was just a complete utter slam. Look, I know my limits here. I know the limits. And when we freaking slammed in like that, I just wasn't doing that today. Flaps up for the moment. Okay. Alright. How do you do this again? I like never can go around to ever. So I don't want the holding pattern. I don't want to hold. I want to get to that point, and then I want to get us back. Yeah, what if I like change stuff? Then I do that, and then I do ILS 2-1. Then I do that. I insert that. Yeah, and now it'll do what I want to do, I think. Right? Yeah, it should do what I want to do. That's right. I don't want to go back all the way. I just want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I want to get to red gar. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so we're gonna go direct. We're gonna go direct. This SCAT. Yeah, we're gonna go direct this cat. Alright. Yeah, and then we'll move around. Hopefully we can do this right the second time. Oh my god. Are we stuck with the speed? Can we go higher? Can we like get our speed up a bit? Can I say screw management and go like 250? I never do go around that way. Go like 250 and hold that. No, it's gonna want to do that. I don't want to just be at like 250. So it doesn't take 20 years. And the plane should listen to me. It should listen to me, I think. Okay. Well, this is gonna up this flight time a bit, but that's okay. Again, this is about safety and realism, and realistically, there was in no way in hell that we would do it, because that would just be stupid. It would be stupid and it would be irresponsible to continue with that. It would be irresponsible, and I'm not one to be irresponsible. I'm one to be responsible. So we would never go like that. So because we're responsible, I don't know what happened. We just like, I genuinely don't know. I felt like we were good on arrival, and I just slammed it. I think I just like didn't flare quickly enough. Yeah, I came in too fast. Oh, and I flared way too fast. And then we just bounced. It wasn't even a hard... Like, we didn't even come in hard. So I just bounced it. And at that point, we were already going back up, and the runway was way too short to even attempt to do something else. We were already out of the touchdown zone. Forgot to put the gear up until later, so that's my bad, but that's okay. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna overfly the airport. I mean, it's such a short runway, I mean, it's just like, you have to make judgments for the greater good, and that was the clear greater good judgment. We have enough fuel reserve, I think, like that's not an issue. Fuel reserves are not an issue at this point, at all. Back to SCAD and shoot the ILS again. Hopefully successfully. There in 2 minutes. I really this might be a really weird turnaround. Maybe go direct. Is there another point that could maybe maybe try direct. This might actually. Yeah, so yeah, this is gonna make the turnaround actually more realistic. Yeah, so we're actually gonna go direct for ya, and then SCAT, because that other turnaround was just like, and I don't. Plus, we get to see a little bit more of my time, so I think that's Dunedin runway right there. Again, this is just also more realistic, because I mean, like, I don't know what that turnaround would be. We're trying to be like this offensive. Anyway, I haven't had to do a go around. I don't do go around very often. I usually land correctly. No, I don't want to be that guy, but I usually land correctly. Yeah, that was an experience. Yeah, we do have a few. Let's not. phase in a second here. I don't know if this is the most realistic go around. We don't have radar back here, so we just gotta get there. One way or another. God. I can't believe we actually have to go around on that. I mean, if it was a much longer runway, then like maybe I'd try to get it down. I think I'd still probably go around, but yeah, I think our speed was just a little too high. I mean, like, I don't know. I think we came in slightly too fast. I think overall, I don't know. It was moving a little bit before this. We're getting back to the approach phase and confirm on that. So we'll manage to speed now. And now we'll start slowing down. We'll head down. 5, 0. I'm assuming we're not gonna like hit this, are we? I'm just realizing this mountain's like really high and we're like not that high up. We're not getting any terrain, so I think we're okay. God, welcome to realism. So realistic. Alrighty. Shall we try that again? Please. Both flaps one. My God. Alright. Equalizer. No, not equalizer. LS mode. Okay. Let's not mess this up, please. For, like, my own sanity purposes, and the fact that I do want to do the return journey, and I have something to do, and I have to do something in 2 hours. But I think, but it's only an hour flight back, so I think, like, we should be good on time-wise to get in, do what I need to do, get in, get back, out, in less than 2 hours, I think. And if not, then I can be slightly late to what I need to do to this thing I'm going to do. I can be slightly late. They will not kill me, trust me, they're very nice people. Alright, well, we're back on glide slope. On the ILS. Yeah, fuel's fine. Fuel's all fine. Do 2,500. Looking down now. Flaps 3. I ain't risking it. I ain't risking it. Oh my god. I remember this. We were just here. Fucking hell. Alright. How do I turn off some? Those lights on. Let's do this for real this time, please.
2,000.
Here's 2,000. Yeah, we saw an airplane on flight radar go around when we were in Dunedin, but this wasn't because of winds. This was from my own ineptitude. So, there was a difference here. It's called being in the flaring about possible time, or it's probably close. Alright. I'm ready to not miss this one. Honestly, just for time purposes, if I somehow bounce it again, I'm just gonna put it down. Because we have to do the return flight. What are we doing? I don't know. Can you blame me? Alright.
1,000.
1,000 feet checked. Do you know I've never been on a go around before in real life? I've always wanted to get on a go around in real life, but I've never been on one. I'm very sad about that. I guess this is the next closest, like. Alright, let me just take control a little bit. Don't mess it up this time, please. My airplane. Round 2. Here we go. Let's don't fuck it up. I feel like our speed is just way too fast. I think what I'm
500.
going to is just cut power. I think it's maybe just cut power.
400. 300.
Okay, we're getting low.
200.
Flight slow.
100.
Slow.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh god, we're floating now.
10. 5.
Contact spoilers. First screen. Decel. That was not my finest work, but it's okay. Jesus. Alright, here we are. Welcome to Dunedin. That was a bit of an adventure, but we've made it here. Finally. Jeez, dude. Yeah, we actually made it. Sounds. Back down to like there. Alright, we'll do a little loop around. And now my rudders aren't like fully pressing, fully. Oh my god, are we? I really hope we're not on the grass right now. I think we're good. Fuck. Hold up. Okay. Okay, there we go. No, we're actually okay. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna over here. And make the lovely turn. And we're gonna park. Where are we gonna park? I'm gonna take this one, gate 3. That AP, come on, get the bleed on. Here it is. Whoa, okay, that was wrong. What? I don't even know. Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop it there. Call that good for the most part. APU's running, so engines off, seatbelts off, nose lights off, beacon lights off. Let's deboard these guys, get them off the airplane. Gear supply off. Fuel pumps off. Put the pressure off. Standby. Standby. We'll clear that because we get ourselves a new one. And yeah, we're here in Dunedin. Maybe we can, like, you know, get a jetway. And it's itself. Okay, well that's fun. It's just directed through right there. Alright. Well, with that being said, I am going to be right back, take a little break. I'm gonna load the next flight up because we're doing the return flight. So I'll be back in a little bit. Like 10 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. Alrighty. I think, yeah, we're fully deboarded here. I'm gonna import our next flight. Yeah. And we're just gonna get to it, I guess. Get this guy loaded up. If it'll let me. You know? Already sent that. It would be nice if it would, like, you know, let me load the frickin' aircraft. There we go. We're gonna go instant because I don't have a lot of time left, honestly. What's that? That's not right on the sent to MCDU. That's right. 5529 5.6. Okay. That's actually correct. Jetway gone. I want to get it away. Fucking hell. Get off the GPU. We don't need that. Are you leaving? Are you going away? Yeah, it's going away. So we're actually gonna go in the other way today. We're gonna go in via runway 16 instead. So slightly different. It's not 34. Wait. No, wait. No, that's not it. Hold up, I'm stupid here. Yeah, let me it's 16. Oh, there actually is an ILS. So we'll take the ILS in. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be Air New Zealand 676 NZ676 cost index at 8 up to 370. I thought I set a random. I guess I didn't. I thought I set a random one. Go squawk. Go flight plan. Go Dunedin, and we're off at 21. But off of a water runway. Off of what departure? Vital for Quebec. Vital for right? It's 3-1. Yeah, 2-1. Vital for Quebec. And then Wellington. It's 16. It's the 16 Zulu I have, right? Yeah, it's the Zulu. On board for Delta. Cool. We're constrained at 180, but it's basically gonna go back out. Yeah, alright, that's fine. That all looks good. Yeah, we just gotta get the APU on, get these on, supply on, get the fuel pumps on, and then we just gotta do performance, and then we should be good to go. Oh, actually, no, I mean clear the company messages, so it doesn't yell at us. It was like yelling at me before. Oh, right, we have our arrival message too. Which we would, because we got it late. We'll go to performance, departure, sync, force toga, yes. Calculate that guy and send that to the MCU. Yeah. Cool. That's all good. We are slightly heavier this time. And yeah, we're all good to go here. There's a guy here. I don't know if he's gonna like eat or something. Alright, let's get pushed back here.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Yeah. We don't really need the airport chart. I think for obvious reasons. Should I do a better landing this time?
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Beacon lights on.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
There's the people in there.
Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
And there we go. Ignition start engine number 2. We're gonna go push this way. So that lovely aircraft. 10,000 LBR. That says the initial altitude. Yeah, that's going up. You're in Dunedin.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brakes set.
Parking brake set.
Oh,
Lowering
fail.
aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
I just sneezed. Fucking hell. I also want to get those sounds up now. 4-hour departure. In theory, this flight should be slightly quicker.
Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat.
Let's see if that's true though.
From the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click them.
That's almost done. Watch the APR just go up. And avail. Mission normal off. Those lights. Over to taxi. Flight control shot. Left. Right. Down. Left. Right. Brakes. Look good. Flaps. On. Let's taxi. Backtracking. Clear right. Clear left. Hold on. Call. So that's clear to backtrack. That'll be on a break max. I want that cabin check. Oh my god. And oh my. What is the rudder doing? Oh my god. Why? I didn't do that. I genuinely didn't do that. I did not do that. I did not do that. I don't know. But the cows. Can we get that cabin check, please? I'd like to take off. Go around like this. There it is. It's ready. We're not fantastic. I'm not going lights, turn-offs, strobes, lights. So let's take off. Just like that. Get lined up here for a sec. We'd like to use as much runway as I can. This should be no problem, despite the fact that this is a short runway. Which is obviously a real issue for the investment. Alrighty then. Shall we? Nav Geek Fozzie is back, and we're ready to go. Yeah, let's do it. It's okay, so let's runway out of passport. Go set. 8 knots. 100 knots. Wanna rotate. Just like that. Awesome climb. Gear up. Nav. Just climb auto thrust. What's up? Autopilot 1 through 10,000, and there we go. I didn't even turn off any of these. I was too busy hand flying. These all off. Disarm the ground spoilers. Nice. Alrighty then. We're up to 370. Alright, farewell Dunedin, my god. That was an experience, I must say. That was an experience. Indeed. Flight time wise, they gave me 58 minutes, I think. Maybe we'll actually make that this time. It's a shorter. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, if you want to feel better about this, it's a shorter runway at Wellington, and it's probably more windy, most likely. So. Okay, we're all just trying to get better here. Standard, standard, standard. We are rocketing out of here. Beautiful. A bit windy, but we shouldn't be that bad as we get off the departure. By the way, it's music time. We did jazz last time, so we'll do something different. Let's do this one.
You have an endless scope.
That ad specifically, this UGC Fiverr. That's the music for the return flight. because, oh my god, it is absolutely, it is raining outside. I'm looking around, it is raining, it is like coming down hard. Just not, it looks like I can like see the mist and stuff. That just looks absolutely annoying to have to go outside and wait it, but I'll live. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go seatbelt off. I'll chill out here. We're gonna go with, I think this was the view I did. Was the main view I did on the way over? I didn't really so we'll do this one then. Or it actually might be nice if we do something like this. I think that might be nice. That's hard. I'm looking for that. Back from the top of the set, obviously. Maybe 10 minutes. So. But I'm seeing that the second reviews should be some fantastic news right over here. Too. are like 2 minutes out from top of descent. Coming down the coast right here. Looking beautiful as always. Yeah, so we're going to be shooting the ILS-16 approach today. I think we are. Actually, I want to make sure this actually all lines up. Because we're going in via Whitby. Okay, yeah, that's all good. Alright, that all lines up. I want to... I think we'll be going down to 8,000, that says 8 or 6. I honestly can't tell. Whoa. We just got hit with some turbulence of some sort. This is again, I don't want to take the risk of it, but yeah, what did we what is that our top descent for 6,000 feet? Dorbu, I think. Does that look right, or do we have to be higher than that? Yeah, but then I think are you supposed to go to Hewitt and then go around? You know, I think I'm gonna add. I think it's actually supposed to go Hewitt and then Whitby, so I'm gonna add that in here. Is it? It's just I don't know why. Yeah, before we just I'm just gonna add Dorbu and then Hewitt. How are we spelling Hewitt this time? H-U-W-I-T. Insert and then we've actually reached top of descent, so we got a 6,000 feet. Alright. Descending. Yeah. So that's how it's actually going. Hewitt and then Whitby. Yeah, so hit Whitby and then yes, 3,000. Yeah, 3,000. That's 22, I guess, in Canes. This all should make sense. In theory, this should all make sense. Alright. They're saying we'll be down in 56. It's really nuts. They're saying about 20 minutes. Which sounds about right. Alright, so let's go to here. To see com, AUC menu. Receive messages, do that. Go down to our files. We'll go to approach. Let's do information in 014 on the altimeter. Temperature 17. It's actually much hotter. That's 350. Wait, what? The winds are 35010? Wait. Hold up. The wind, if the winds are 35010, then I need to land 34. Hold up. Don't do this to me today. Not today. 35010. Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, we have to shoot the 34 approach now. I don't know what to say. We have to shoot the 34 approach. ILS 34. I don't know what approach to shoot. Hold on. Yeah, we now have to literally change this. If I'm gonna edit this. This is annoying, because now we're like... This is really annoying. Boards 6 alpha. I'll put us on that. Board 6, because that should be mostly the same. Select heading track first? I don't fucking know. What is that? I don't know what that is. Fine, anyways. We need to land on... This is so frustrating. Like, I'm actually really pissed off now. ILS 3-4. Board 6 alpha. Start. This is really frustrating. So because it's heading.
Very serious about this
Oh. Oh, it just says, oh, I think, okay. Hold up. Wait, I might be able to figure this out. I think we just have to select heading. I think, hold up, we might be able to fix this. Insert, select heading mode. That, insert, there we go, okay, cool. Okay, issue though. We are not high enough. And my god, we have to get down much faster. We can go to, okay, but I think we should be okay for the most part. If we hit 7,000, that I think will be okay though. Okay, Hewitt, boards, Omda. Oh wait, it wants to go by it. Are we going Hewitt? I'm confused. What is the route it's going to take? Hold up. That's not the route I want. Oh, that's the... Yeah, I want to go to Omnibus. Not allowed? With these maybe? This is so weird. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to fly a fucking approach here. Are we good now? I want to be able to, like... What if I go... This is just weird. No nav intercept? Fix now? Where are we going to now? No nav intercept. basically, I wanted to fly. Yeah. I wanted to fly the, oh, our speed brakes have been out this whole time. I wanted to fly. But I think because I realized the winds are 350, and you landed in the wind, right? And it was giving me something completely different at the beginning. How's it gonna work? Okay, what if I hit direct on docks? Maybe that'll work. If I hit direct on docks, maybe it'll actually work now. Or maybe it's going to Salt. Is it maybe? I think it might be trying to go to Salted. Let's try going direct to on docks insert. Okay, there we go. That's fixed now. We're direct on docks. That'll get us to where we need to go when we need to be there. Okay. And we'll actually be descending. Fine, okay. I fixed the issue. And we actually should be descending fine now. Okay. We're good. What's our bear winds? Because we're now going... unload that. I now need to this one, the new one in. On the ILS. Right. Naga. Yeah. There we go. Weird things happen. I think we're actually probably going to be doing earlier now. 52. Actually, no, we're not. We're still 20 minutes out now. Jeez. Yeah, it was like 35010. I was like, what? Because, like, you know, it was talking 160 earlier. Like, it was something like 010. So the wind's changed that much. And, like, I'm not landing on the opposite runway. Freaking 34 with freaking 10 knot tailwind. I'm not doing that. Like, but, like, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that. It would be stupid. It would be, like, stupid to do that. To land that with a tailwind like that. So, look, I have to be smart and know that, you know, I have to change our ride. It's 1.4 or 1.5? 1.4. Yeah, that's better. Alright, well, let me just check this one out. Salty at 5. What's the one I'm on? Oh, it's John at 3,000. I'll just make sure we hit John at 3,000 because that's where we need to be. The thing. So I should just descend faster then. It would have to be a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, because exactly our D-cell is just after. Yeah, we have to be 190 at Maga. And that's where the ILS starts. Wellington is actually, I think that's the airport right there, if I'm not mistaken. gonna turn the music off. Just gotta focus up here. 220 now. Gonna get those sounds up for our arrival. Now that'll slow us down a little bit more for 2,500 feet. Making that final turn to line up right there. That's all good. Should I be lining up now? I'm gonna go LS. I'm gonna go
2,000.
now. Through 2,000. We're gonna continue slowing down. We're on the localizer established there. wind should, like, kick itself around. We're hoping. This wind is still less annoying than it would have been if we were coming in on 1/6, because that would have been, even at a worse angle, it would be like, it would kind of act almost as a tailwind, which would be very annoying. And we don't want that. You know, if we're gonna have a crosswind, at least have it not be on our tail instead of, you know, I'd rather it be on ours. I would rather it not be on our tail.
1,000.
For obvious reasons. There's 1,000 feet. We're fully configured for landing. That's all good. ECAM memo is landing on blue. All the lights are on the lead. Looks like the wind is settling itself around a bit, which looks good. So we're just kicking to the right there. Our speed looks very good. I literally don't have time to do a go around, so we have to make this one way or another. So yeah. Yeah, again, our speed looks good. Oh, and that wind is actually just settling perfectly into almost to a headwind, which is really nice. Oh, now it's turning around again? Okay, yeah, it's turning around. Oh, so it's almost a straight headwind now. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take control of the aircraft. Let's do it.
500. 400. 300. 200. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Come on, get down. Spoilers. First screen. Decel. Okay, that was floaty, but it was smooth. It was floaty, but it was smooth. I flared just at the right time. It's just like the wind just wants to just completely, you know, annoy us. But that was actually not bad. Welcome to Wellington. No go-arounds here, baby. Hashtag first try every time. APU on, APU switch on, nose lights, taxi, landing lights off, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights off, wing lights off, LS mode off. Welcome again to one of my favorite airports, if not my favorite airport, Wellington. Spoilers retracted, flaps will be retracted. We've done a round trip. We are back here in Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be
And
leaving
that
their
means
seats
our stream will be
for
coming to an end.
safety-related duties.
This has definitely
However,
been one.
we ask that you
I will
remain
not forget this stream
seated
anytime
fasten
soon,
seatbelt
trust me.
sign.
This is one that I'll remember. Let's get that APU start button, get that APU going. This is one that I will definitely remember. Is there anyone here? Oh, wrong button. This is one I will definitely remember. I was like, no one here. I'm gonna park on the other side, I think. There's like no planes here. Yeah, this is one I will definitely remember. We're gonna take this. Okay, take this gate, I think. 23, I think? No, 22. 22. Yeah, let's take gate 2. Oh, and the entrance to 22 is over here. Okay, well, I've messed that up. But it's okay. Gate 22 is the one we're gonna take here. Which, yeah, we can fit in here, right? Yeah, alright. Gonna slow down. Slowly but surely. To the gate. Alright. come to a stop right there. AP was avail. We'll get the AP lead on. Seatbelt sign off, nose lights off, engines off. Fuel pumps off, cruise supply off, deboard. Get that jetway on here. Get that jetway. The door. Get the jetway. Do we just not get the damn jetway? We just not get it? Are we not good enough for that? Come over here. Clear that. We'll just, it's like the default's like 200. 0. Predicted wind shear off. Standby. Standby. We made it. That was a long one, but we're here. Thanks for watching. This was a weird one. This was a very weird one. In terms of when I'll be streaming next, probably not tomorrow, or probably maybe Saturday afternoon. I'd take a guess. I mean, maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. Probably back in the U.S. or Europe. Honestly, we won't be any lovely New Zealand country. The jetway just won't turn on. So I don't know why. Thanks for watching. That's the stream, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.